So one of the most important goals for us on the campaign was authenticity. I mean, first of all, we had this candidate, Barack Obama, who spoke to people in a way that they hadn't heard politicians talking to them ever before, really. He had that kind of, authenticity, and we didn't want to, sacrifice his brand by putting out inauthentic content on our website. So one of the things that we decided early on is we're not going to ghostwrite on the blog. We're not going to pretend to be Barack Obama. Nobody can be Barack Obama except for Barack Obama. So the blog is going to be sort of a sacred space where we're going to take authenticity seriously, and that meant me blogging in my own voice. A lot of what I did actually was elevate the voices of our supporters, tell their stories, and not just, rah-rah, I love Barack Obama, but, digging deep into, how the economy was impacting their families, how, the war in Iraq had impacted, towns that lost a lot of soldiers, things like that. Excuse me. And basically, it was, I think, a smart decision on our part to draw the line and say, we're not going to clutter up this space that we want to be authentic with, PR talk and the same kind of hollow cliches you hear from politicians. Of course, email. We did send emails in Barack Obama or Michelle Obama's names. Those were, written by people who had, spent a lot of time, watching Barack Obama and Michelle Obama speak, spent time with those actual people to get kind of their, their tone of voice and their sort of, general kind of linguistic approach. And I think, to some degree it would have been cool if Barack Obama could have sent those fundraising emails himself, but that was pretty much where we did the ghostwriting. It was on the email. We didn't ghostwrite on the Facebook account, or the Twitter account, or the blog. We kind of treated ghostwriting as a necessary evil. We're going to use it sparingly. We're going to use it, only in the most, kind of, critical place, which was email, where we really, needed to rely on email to raise a lot of money for the campaign. So, I think authenticity has become this buzzword in social media and in marketing, and so many social media staffers are told to be authentic, and to me, that's like an oxymoron. You can't try to be authentic. As soon as you start to try to be real, you stop being real. Being authentic means just existing as yourself, talking about what you think of things, what your opinions on the world are. And that can be risky, to empower somebody to be themselves on a social media feed. But to me, that authenticity is what people are so hungry for. We are bombarded with advertisements, we're bombarded by PR, we're bombarded by press releases, and we tune it out. And, when we see a brand or a politician or a celebrity that is speaking with kind of an honest, raw, authentic kind of voice, it's incredibly appealing, and there's a huge payoff. And of course, there's risks, but to me, the risks, are worth the massive potential rewards.